Howdy, this is Sailor the Piper Man, Piper the Sailor Man coming to you after about a week off here on the island of Puerto Rico. I just got a beautiful shout out through an email. Some person said he really likes my videos, so I want to thank you. You know who you are. And like I said, it's a joy. It's I'm trying to give back that same joy from the joy I received smoking a pipe. That being said, I'm about to light up a beautiful freehand by Nording. The trick about lighting, and I'm just going to do it twice. I usually take one match. Is when you take a match, is you let it burn halfway. You would get halfway. The intensity of the heat is halfway, and when you draw into your bowl, it will not char. After 40 years of smoking, my experiences showed me that. You take it, you burn it halfway, you put it over your pipe, and when you draw, it draws down like a pyramid shape where it intensifies the heat into the center of the ball. Now for you guys that use Bunsen burners and use torch lighters, I don't understand how you can use a torch lighter. I don't understand that. But if you want a quick boom, and taste that stuff, that's on your right. I really believe it ruins your tobacco, and it does not enhance your smoke. And it's all about the smoke, the pleasure of smoking. You want the best taste, and you want the best briar that you can afford to give you the best smoke. That being said, I want to talk today about freehand pipes. I love them. My first freehand I bought was in the 1980s. I just fell in love with them. I personally got to meet Eric Nording in 1995. Here I come to the Delicatessen shop. I'm gonna light it again, sure. It's lit. I think humans have a fascination with flame. Once again, another way, watch the pyramid. The smoke. Wonderful. I met Nording in 1996. Nording was a wonderful cat. Came in very gregarious, very social, very smart. He was an engineer who decided not to go into engineering, but to going to pipe making is that, and as I spoke to Nording, he was very interested, wanted to know why I like freehand. And I told him because it functions. He looked at me. He says, "My boy, you have the understanding of Danish pipes. It's about function. It's function." Well, Nording took it a second step because after World War II, the main cat. This is almost 60 years old piece of briar, Stanwell. It's got it covered here, but this is a Stanwell, trust me. The Stanwell briar. The majority of the industry back during the war were making their pipes from beechwood. And after the war had a hard time competing with the English and Italian briar, French briar. So they changed up and went to briar. And the first person was Paul. Paul then converted his name to Stanwell. Began gathering together the Danish pipes. And the Danish pipes, the reason why I like freehand, it was because of the aesthetics, proportion, simplicity, and functionality. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Maybe I'm creating a new word. The way it functions, functionality of the pipe. It is an engineering marvel. And from Stanwell, other pipe makers. So this, you could say this is first generation, and then this is second generation in the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, and Nording still making these pipes. Stanwell still makes his pipes. But these early works are hard to find, and this is a gift to me by a great artist painter that knows that I love freehand pipes. The mold was cast, and you'll find some of the latest Nordings looking a lot like the old Stanwells. Grecian Plateau. That's why I love Danish pipes. The era, 60s, 70s, was a time of social revolution, freedom, rock and roll, free sex. The world was opening up from the classical period of pipes to neoclassical, and this creation came into play. And people loved it, you notice. And then they began making Danish tobacco. I mean, it's designed to fit well in your hands, the thumb, or you can clench. Now this one it's almost about the same, maybe just slightly more bright, but it's same, different design. So the freehand, very popular in the 70s, 80s, and that particular generation of pipe smoker, and my customers really enjoy pipe smoking. It wasn't a fad, like in the 90s, it was, they wanted a pipe to make a statement. And that statement was, we love pipe smoking. Here we are, a new generation, simple. You like good tobacco and a good smoking pipe. I hope we return to that area where we're not making extravagant claims about briar, extravagant claims about wood carving, even though the majority of the early Stanwells were hand carved. The important thing is to enjoy See? I did something wrong. I lit it twice. Shame on me. I should have stopped and let it go. But now I can't even. Sometimes it happens, you know. Halfway. The art of using matches. So, this is in honor of Nording and Stanwell pipe makers, all the great Danish pipe makers that have enhanced my pipe smoking for over 40 years. You can get a state pipe, and you have to have one in your collection. I mean, it's part of pipe history, aesthetics, practicality, functionality from our Danish briar makers, pipe makers. So salute to Stanwell, a salute to Nording, and to all Danish pipe makers. This is State of the Piping Man. Be over dramatic. Hallelujah. Let them be blessed. State of the Piping Man, Piper the Sailorman. I'm out. Gonna make me some coffee and enjoy your videos. Ciao.